What's your favorite food or meal that each other makes?
You make a lot of good things. I'm trying to think. Your homemade pizza, black bean brownie, which you haven't made in God knows how long.
I knew you were going to say it. For me, it is Korean chicken that you barbecue in the summertime because we only make it in the summer.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my favorite. What are things you want your kids to take away from your marriage?
Financial literacy, living within your means, working hard, saving. There's always going to be disagreements, but you don't have to argue over it. Like, you just be more mature about it, discuss things. Just showing love and respect, like not like lovey-dovey stuff, respecting each other and respecting people's boundaries.
I think the love for me is the big one. Making sure that they see what a healthy relationship looks like and that we work together. We're a partnership.
Yeah, and on top of that, as doing things around the house, women do one thing, men do one thing. It's like there's no such thing as gender roles. Like, okay, like I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, you all have to do that kind of stuff too. Like you have to share tasks, because that's marriage in general. It's a unity of tasks and roles.
It's a partnership. We do things together.
Yeah.
Everything is ours. There's no yours or mine. Tasks are sorted and
Yeah.
everything gets done. And I want them to take that. What's the thing that you don't want the kids to take away from our marriage? Is there anything that you don't want them to pick up? Habits or anything?
I think just the work, like always working.
Yeah.
Like have some fun.
Have a good work-life balance.
Yeah. I know it's tough. You see other people vacationing a lot, but then at the same time, but do they have any money? Like it's at that fine balance. You don't know what their life is like. Their bank account could be minimal to none. I don't think we have as much fun now, but at the same time, our kids are getting older too. We can't pull them out of school like we used to. And
Plus, we're in the sandwich generation.
Yeah.
It's really hard when you're in this
Yeah.
phase.
Do it while you can.
Favorite couple memory?
Our trip to Mexico before we had our kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So mine is before we had kids, before I would go to work, you were still sleeping, and I'd eat, get dressed, put on my scrubs, and I'd crawl back into bed and cuddle you for like 10 minutes before I had to leave. And then you used to do that too, before your shifts. You'd come back into bed and cuddle, and then leave for work. We haven't done that since we've had kids. How do we avoid relatives' gossip?
I don't think you ever avoid it. It's always going to be there. It's just whether you choose to be a part of it or you end up listening to it. It's just whether you want to
Perpetuate it. Because
Yeah.
I think what we normally do is if they ask us about other people, we'll say, go ask them.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we don't want to be a part of the gossip per se.
Yeah.
And we want to kind of nip it there. But also when people are big gossipers, I think we try to avoid some of these people too.
Yeah, you just listen, but I don't indulge in what they told me.
Because one day you're going to be the subject of gossip,
Yeah.
which I'm sure we are.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter for us.
Yeah.
How do you keep the relationship alive while juggling your life?
With my schedule, I work on 4 or 5 shifts in a row, and then I get more days off. Then that's when we spend our time together and we do things, whether it be stuff around the house or
Catching up on shows,
Just
cooking together,
cook.
going out shopping. I think we have to prioritize each other too. We probably fell through a crack when the kids are young, both of them are in school, where we didn't date, we didn't go out, we didn't do a lot of stuff. Not to say that our relationship took a toll, but it wasn't a priority. Now that the kids are really independent, I think we're pulling back the priority to be on us because we see the long haul of this, which is when we retire or when the kids are gone, it's just the two of us. And so we want to make sure that we still enjoy each other's company, right? How does Rana balance wife and his parents?
Well, now it's just one parent, so it's a little bit easier but hard at the same time, as making sure my mom's mental health is good, making sure her physical health is good, making sure her house is good. I think it's just more of a challenge now because there's things that she can't do, like I'm just balancing 2 houses right now. So try to put the priority on doing my stuff first here and then going there to do her stuff, but it's been fine.
I also don't have a lot of expectations of you. It might just be like, okay, go get the groceries because you do that in the 5 days off. It's a lot and I can't carry all that stuff.
Yeah.
But after that, the remaining 4 days, you can choose to use them how you want.
Yeah, and that's a saving grace too. I'm not like a Monday to Friday worker, so which is nice. Like my 5 days off, I can balance. I can do a few things here, then do a few things over there, and then go back and forth, and that's fine. And then I can't imagine working Monday to Friday and then balancing only having 2 days off or going after work and doing things there and then coming back here. Plus the kids are older now too, so it's not like they were babies, and it's a little bit easier, so they're independent themselves, and my mom's independent too. It's like it's just little things now. It's not like I'm doing
Massive stuff.
it's good.
How did you deal with parental involvement in raising your kids? I'm going to answer this one because I think I raised them more. I kind of knew the way that I wanted to raise the kids, and I was that type of parent who read books and read about what's healthy for them. So I tried to implement those, and I would just tell the in-laws plus my parents when we left the kids for babysitting, whatever they needed to do. They never stepped on our toes. They respected it. And they do know that we're raising kids in a very different world than when we were young. They kind of take a lot of the stuff that we do suggest. And that just keeps changing. So if something worked before, now it may not. Science has changed. Our parenting changes. And so, you just keep the parents up to date on all that stuff so that they can also do the same, right? In terms of the parenting style or the way you speak to your kids or, anything like that. Even when we say, to make sure that they don't give them the iPad, they respect that for the most part and try to make sure that the kids are being raised the way that we want them to be raised. They've been involved, but in a very positive way.
I think it was easier when they were smaller, raise them when they were babies, because it was just them playing with them and just helping them feed and change and all that kind of stuff. Now, as they get bigger, there's more issues. There's always that analogy: the smaller the kid, the smaller the issues; the bigger the kid, the bigger the issues. Now you're dealing with social media stuff, electronic, mental health,
body image,
like those things. Our parents don't really grasp that. Like they're so used to just raising kids, like the basic necessities of raising kids, but
feed, clothing, and the roof over your head.
Right,
Whereas for us, parenting is so much more in terms of building their well-being, building their self-esteem, their confidence, and especially when it comes to body image. Because right now, I think the kids are both going through a little challenges with that. So if we hear things, we make sure that we nip it right away so that it doesn't affect the kids long term. How do you overcome your differences?
Like our differences?
Yeah, ours. Well, we don't fight.
No.
I'd have to say we probably only had two big disagreements in our 21 years.
Yeah.
Like we don't yell. We respect each other enough that we talk about it, or we need time to process, so we're silent and we give each other space. Other than that, we work through the differences. What do you think?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I said, it doesn't affect us in a big way.
Yeah.
We talk it through.
Yeah.
Right? We have different perspectives and we have different experiences that we bring to the conversation. I think we're pretty good with communicating. How do you not get annoyed with each other?
Well, your coughing's annoying right
I
now.
know. Sorry. Can you hear my voice though? Like it's scratchy.
Yeah. Walk away, I guess.
So you do get annoyed.
No, I'm just saying, like...
I have to say, I don't think I get annoyed.
No, I'm just saying, like, if I give you your space, I think space is one thing, like, but you're always at your desk anyway, so, like, and then that's the thing, my 4 shifts, I'm away from you, and then the 5 days, like, you're here, then I find after my 3rd or 4th shift off, like, I need to get back to work. I've been here home too long. I can't stay home either. I think that's my way of saying, okay, I need to get back to work.
But you're not annoyed with me.
No, I'm not annoyed. I just think it's more...
You're being idle.
Yeah, like I just get not bored, but just like I need to do something. Like, there's only so much I can do around the house. I don't really think you annoy me. It's just more like, I don't know. It's like...
I would agree. I don't think that you annoy me. I don't have any issues. I like when you're home. I look forward to when you're home.
Yeah.
Because number one, I get help so that I can work a little bit. But I also then need the break.
Yeah.
So that's when we catch up on things. And I know that I have to take that break. So
Your coughing's just annoying right
yes, I know. And it's been like months. I know. Do you think you should heal before starting a relationship? Or so along the way in a relationship?
You should definitely heal.
But here's my thing. We didn't know about healing when we got married, right? And I feel like I've had to do some healing along the way, which has helped me react or respond to situations.
So this is a question about...
Trauma. So, or even healing from a past relationship.
Yeah.
So if we never had a past relationship, which we didn't, we just jumped into it. But as we learn more about healing, we're doing it now.
Yeah.
But would you say to somebody else, if they were in a relationship before,
Yeah.
I think if they're aware of healing that needs to be done, I would say probably heal first, right? And heal along the way. Like start the healing process is what I'm saying.
But at the same time, have a relationship with this next person.
If they find somebody.
If they find someone, but at the same time, it's
sometimes that person could actually help you
with the
healing.
Yeah.
Right?
But at the same time, there's always that person who's already been hurt. You might have trust issues with that person too.
Yeah.
Like it's like I don't want to get to that same situation of I don't want to get hurt again.
Yeah.
And then you might put up boundaries. because some people just want to go to a rebound relationship, and it becomes more hurtful, right? So
Like we know of relationships, like I've seen or heard friends, family, and I feel like if they know that they can heal, they've healed before starting a new relationship. And to me, it seems like that's a good choice. If you don't have that choice, as long as you're aware, I think being aware of healing is probably more important, acknowledging it, than not even knowing that you need to heal. Because then you just repeat cycles and you just repeat behaviors.
if you can't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of someone in a relationship too? Like if you're not 100%, you're never going to be 100% regardless. It doesn't matter if it's like a loss of a loved one or a loss of a relationship through a marriage, like a divorce or a death or whatever. It's always going to be that lingering stuff in your past. Like same with me, like after my dad died, it's like I'm not the same person I was before. Like it's always going to be like I'm not going to be as happy or jovial or carefree as I used to be. Like I find I'm more guarded now and more like I put my more boundaries up now. I find that's the way I am now. Even at work, I'm not like the same person as I used to be.
Yeah, and
right?
that happens.
The healing will happen. Healing will be over time.
Yep.
Yeah, if you find someone great, but I would say take your time.
Yeah, it's been a good 21 years.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, last year was our 20th, and so we didn't buy each other like big gifts or anything, but we took the kids out for dinner, and then we had a couple of concerts that we went to, 3 or 4, and we were planning for a big trip, family trip, which we're going to be taking this summer. So I'm going to say that the 20th was a bang, and the rest are just like whatever until we get to the 30th.
Yeah.
Then you can buy me like jewelry and a ring.
No, next year will be our champagne anniversary.
Because it's on the 22nd?
Yeah.
Is there a champagne anniversary?
I don't know. I'm just thinking. We got married on the 22nd. It's 22nd, so.
Okay, but I know they have champagne birthdays, but I don't think they have champagne anniversaries.
We'll make it a champagne anniversary.
Okay.
There you go.
Sounds good. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
It's not boy.